Good morning, everyone. It is your boy, the Energetic Medic, and today I'm bringing you a story time from back in my firefighting days. If you could give me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, it'd be greatly appreciated. I want at least like 20 subscribers by beginning of August. That's really what I'm hoping for, to be honest. Trying to get my channel up. I don't have much right now, but I'm going to be producing more content. Most of the content is going to be, gameplay videos, mostly story times, and things that basically happened in my life because I got tons upon tons of stories from my days as a paramedic, from my days as a firefighter, and basically my time in the military as well. So let's go ahead and get into the story. So today we're going to be talking about basically the time that when I first became a firefighter. It was down in North Carolina. We did a lot of standby and support for the local police department because the police department didn't have the resources and the ability to do body recoveries, body removal, stuff like that. So basically, what ended up happening was I was sitting at the house and we got the call for assistance with the sheriff's department. So we dispatched, went to the fire station, picked up the truck, and we arrived. We saw a sheriff's deputy on scene, got out of the truck, and the deputy was like, "Hey, we're going to need more of your SCBAs," which is the breathing apparatus that firefighters use. And we were like, "Okay, why? Why do you need a breathing apparatus?" And they're like, "Oh, basically, well, you walk towards the house and you'll be able to smell it." So we got out the SCBAs, got everything situated, got our gear on, handed one of them to the police officer and the detective, and we didn't have our masks on at this point because we were like, "Oh, there's no need for it." Got about 20, 30 feet from the house, and my God, the stench was terrible. Um, so the lady had ended up dying and passing away. She lived in a tin roof shack that was like 200 square feet, probably at most. And it was all metal roofing in the height of summer in North Carolina. So you can tell that's anyone who knows that temperature. It's humid, it's hot, it sucks. Anyway, so we went in, and there were all these stray cats, stray animals running around the house. The house was in disarray. It was a mess. It was hoarded, and the law enforcement in the corner estimated that she had been passed away for about three to 4 days, give or take, and she'd been sitting in the sun the entire time. Well, we went into the door, started pushing stuff out of the way, getting everything situated and moved, and come to find out, we saw a cat, like a baby kitten and a stray cat, sitting on her, and was just sitting on her lap, and it was eating something. We didn't think much of it. Went on, did our procedures like we needed to do, and it was great because we walked in, and this cat was eating the lady. No lie, this cat was literally eating this poor woman. Um, and we were like, okay, so we're gonna back out, and we left it to the police department to handle the rest of it from there. And we went outside, and my wife at the time, I found a stray cat sitting outside, and I was like, oh, cool, look, I want a cat. She wanted a cat, so I was like, hey, look, free cat. And I picked up one of the cats, and I called her. She was in school at the time, and I was like, hey, you want a cat? And she's like, how much? And I'm like, it's free. She's like, okay, where are you getting it from? Is there anything wrong with it? I'm like, it may have a taste for human flesh. And after that, she just hung up the phone. No try, nothing, just hung up the phone like Peppa the Pig. um, Basically, what ended up happening was, I ended up taking the kitten home, and animal control was called. They basically brought him, took all the cats, took all the animals, and the lady was removed. But me and the firefighter I was with got back to the station, and we were like, well, that was interesting. It's the first time I had that call. Like I said, I was a brand new firefighter to the station, to the area, so I wasn't familiar with it. And I was like, yeah, this was fun. He's like, yeah, basically this happens pretty much on a monthly basis around here during the summertime, especially with the older population we had there. So basically we ended up, working with the coroner, working with the police department to remove her, and it was a pretty standard day. That was really the only call we were in that day. Um, we we didn't do much else that day, and we ended up just going home, cleaning up our gear. But moral of the story is, If you get a cat from a shelter, if you get a cat from wherever else, you don't know what that cat's history is. It might have a taste for human flesh. It very well might. Who knows? That might be the fun in getting a stray cat. But ultimately, yeah, sorry if the story time isn't that great. I'm going to try and improve it a little bit more. Like I said, this will be my first video, and I'm going to get some better stories for you guys. Let me know what you'd like to see. Like, comment, subscribe. And just, if you want to see something different, you want to see a certain game, footage, whatever it may be, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and get it for you guys, upload it. And if you'd like a story, or any specific genre or subject of story, I probably have one to match your wants and needs. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video and listening. Thanks for tuning in. It's the Energetic Medic, and I'm signing off.